Advertising History 1. Ancient times. Advertising can be seen in ancient civilizations such as ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome. Signage, town criers, and inscriptions on papyrus were used to promote goods, services, and public announcements. 2. Printing press and newspaper era. The invention of the printing press in the 15th century revolutionized advertising. Printed handbills, posters, and advertisements began appearing in Europe. The 17th century saw the emergence of the first newspapers, providing a platform for advertising. 3. Industrial Revolution and mass media. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries brought about mass production and new forms of transportation and communication. Advertising expanded through newspapers, magazines, billboards, and commercial posters. 4. Radio and television. In the early 20th century, radio became a popular medium for advertising. Companies sponsored radio programs and aired commercials. The advent of television in the mid-20th century brought visual advertising into people's homes, leading to the rise of television commercials. 5. Digital age. The proliferation of computers and the Internet in the late 20th century transformed advertising once again. Digital advertising emerged, including banner ads, pop-up ads, and search engine advertising. The rise of social media platforms and online video streaming further revolutionized advertising practices. 6. Targeted advertising and data analytics. With the advancement of technology, advertisers gained access to extensive consumer data. Targeted advertising became prevalent, tailoring messages to specific demographics, interests, and online behaviors. Data analytics and metrics also enabled advertisers to measure campaign effectiveness more accurately. 7. Mobile and smart devices. The widespread adoption of smartphones and smart devices introduced a new era of mobile advertising. Ads are now tailored for mobile screens and delivered through mobile apps, social media platforms, and location-based services. 8. Native advertising and influencer marketing. As traditional ad formats evolved, native advertising emerged, seamlessly integrating promotional content with editorial or entertainment material. Influencer marketing also gained prominence, leveraging the influence of individuals with large social media followings to promote products and services. 9. Personalization and automation. Advancements in artificial intelligence and automation have enabled personalized advertising experiences. Advertisements are dynamically generated and tailored to individual preferences and behaviors, enhancing relevancy and engagement. 10. Ethical considerations and consumer empowerment. In recent years, ethical considerations have become more prominent in advertising. Consumers demand transparency, authenticity, and responsible advertising practices. Advertisers are increasingly focusing on building meaningful connections, addressing societal issues, and engaging in purpose-driven campaigns. Advertising Process 1. Define objectives. Start by clearly defining the advertising objectives. These objectives could include increasing brand awareness, driving sales, promoting a new product or service, or changing consumer perceptions. Setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART, objectives is crucial. 2. Identify target audience. Determine the target audience for the advertising campaign. Understand their demographics, behaviors, interests, and preferences. This information helps in crafting messages and selecting appropriate advertising channels to reach the target audience effectively. 3. Develop advertising strategy. Develop an advertising strategy that aligns with the defined objectives and target audience. This strategy outlines the key messages, positioning, and creative approach to be used in the campaign. Consider factors such as tone of voice, brand personality, and desired customer response. 4. Create compelling creative. Based on the advertising strategy, create the advertising creative elements. This includes designing visuals, developing taglines, writing copy, and selecting relevant imagery. The creative should be attention-grabbing, compelling, and aligned with the target audience's preferences. 5. Choose advertising channels. Select the appropriate advertising channels to reach the target audience effectively. This could include traditional channels such as television, radio, print, outdoor billboards, as well as digital channels like online display ads, social media, search engine advertising, and influencer partnerships. 6. Media planning and buying. Develop a media plan that outlines how the advertising messages will be delivered through the chosen channels. Consider factors such as reach, frequency, timing, and budget allocation. Negotiate and buy media placements to ensure the ads are displayed at the right times and in the right locations. 7. Implement and monitor. Launch the advertising campaign across the chosen channels. Monitor the campaign closely to ensure it is running as planned and making necessary adjustments as needed. Track key performance indicators, KPIs, such as impressions, click-through rates, conversions, and brand metrics to evaluate campaign effectiveness. 8. Evaluate and optimize. Assess the campaign's performance against the defined objectives. Analyze data and insights gathered during the campaign to identify strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. Optimize future campaigns based on these learnings to maximize results. 9. Measure return on investment. ROI. Evaluate the campaign's return on investment by analyzing its impact on sales, brand metrics, customer acquisition, or other relevant metrics. Compare the results to the campaign's cost to assess its overall effectiveness and value. 10. Learn and iterate. Apply the insights gained from the advertising process to future campaigns. Continuously learn from successes and failures, adapt strategies, and refine approaches to create more impactful and efficient advertising campaigns. Advertising role and responsibilities. 1. Strategy development. Advertising professionals are responsible for developing advertising strategies aligned with the overall marketing objectives. They analyze market trends, consumer insights, and competitive landscapes to craft effective strategies. 2. Message and creative development. Advertising professionals create compelling messages and develop creative concepts that resonate with the target audience. They work closely with copywriters, art directors, and designers to craft persuasive and engaging advertisements. 3. Media planning and buying. Advertising professionals determine the optimal media mix to reach the target audience. They develop media plans that outline which advertising channels to use, when to run ads, and how to allocate the advertising budget effectively. They negotiate and purchase media placements to maximize reach and impact. 4. Brand positioning and management. Advertising professionals contribute to brand positioning efforts. They ensure that advertising messages are consistent with the brand's identity, values, and positioning. They work closely with brand managers to align advertising campaigns with overall brand strategies. 5. Target audience research. Advertising professionals conduct research to understand the target audience's demographics, behaviors, preferences, and motivations. They analyze consumer insights and market data to inform advertising strategies and creative development. 6. Campaign execution and management. Advertising professionals oversee the execution of advertising campaigns. They collaborate with creative teams, media agencies, production houses, and other stakeholders to ensure smooth implementation and adherence to timelines and budgets. 7. Performance measurement and analysis. Advertising professionals monitor and evaluate the performance of advertising campaigns. They analyze key performance indicators, KPIs, such as reach, frequency, engagement, conversions, and return on investment, ROI. They use data and insights to optimize future campaigns and demonstrate the effectiveness of advertising efforts. 8. Collaboration with stakeholders. Advertising professionals collaborate with various stakeholders, including marketing teams, clients, creative agencies, media partners, and vendors. They maintain effective communication, manage expectations, and ensure alignment with overall marketing and business goals. 9. Compliance and ethical considerations. Advertising professionals adhere to legal and ethical guidelines when creating and disseminating advertisements. They ensure compliance with industry standards, regulatory requirements, and advertising codes of conduct. 10. Continuous learning and professional development. Advertising professionals stay updated with industry trends, emerging technologies, and changes in consumer behavior. They engage in continuous learning and professional development to enhance their skills and knowledge in the evolving advertising landscape. Evolving advertising landscape. Evolving